Match number 7. From High Point, North Carolina, it's Celeste Seymore. Tennessee, it's Maggie.
Fighters to the center of the ring. To reintroduce the fighters, wearing the white, red, and blue, from High Point, North Carolina, it's Celeste Seymore! And wearing the pink and black tabard, from Nashville, it's Maggie Ryan! Fighters have agreed to 3 2-minute rounds. If you're taken to the ground, you'll be stood up after 15 seconds. Defend yourselves at all times and obey the referee at all times. Fighters, do you agree to these terms? Then touch tips and back to your opponent! Fighter number 1, are you ready? Fighter number 2, are you ready? In Nashville, make some noise if you're ready! And start fighting.
All right, girl fight.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Celeste is also a Knight of Wakanda. Maggie is also here at Nashville. They're both amazing fighters.
Maggie's put in a lot of time. She took on this really mean training camp to prepare for this fight.
Really? I mean, this was one of the fights I wanted to see, like one of the biggest.
Top fight.
Yeah, Maggie's getting some good points with those strikes. Dome to the head.
Pretty
Just
high pace,
capitalize.
actually, to start,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. A lot of controlled violence there.
Small detail they may not notice. Maggie's doing a good job of, like, right there, just creating that distance. But then when she's grabbing and she's striking, she's also slightly taking pressure with that other hand and redirecting Celeste. And that good team from
nice
Celeste,
team.
though, using the slight height advantage.
100%. And then once again, Maggie rebutted with that back leg kick and actually knocked Celeste off a little.
Yeah, and I think Celeste really's got to lean into the strength and pick the shots and make them count. Maggie's got a lot of speed, you know, but not as much experience.
That's good. And Maggie's turn around. Oh, it's still going. This is amazing. You don't see it very often when they both get thrown. They pick up. There's a little advantage, but they're still throwing shots. Once again, the ref is really looking at time.
Crowd's loving this.
That's really amazing. Also, they're just trying to stop fight.
And sorry about that. So for those at home, when they're on the bottom and they're throwing strikes, are they getting points? You know, it's
Yes,
like
they're
they are
allowed
getting
to get
points,
1 point when they're on the ground in the non-dominant position. The dominant position is getting 2 points anywhere on the body.
Right.
When they're scrambling like that, there's no dominance, so it goes back to a standard scoring practices.
Yep, so you're still able to get points when you're on the
100%.
bottom. Very important detail.
And that throw, I'll be really curious to see because it was kind of controlled. Celeste initiated it, but they both kind of stopped each other at the same time, and then they kept fighting. Nice. Maggie's really in control of those head pulls. When we talked about, once again, earlier, holding the back of the neck, pulling down.
Yep.
That makes your whole world suck.
We worked on that so much in our training camp. Just head control, head control, head control.
Yeah.
Good reversal though by Celeste.
Yeah.
I think Maggie did a good job of letting go of that. I would have just taken the back because you could have an injury on your leg right there.
100%.
She had it, that was a good. I would have let go on that.
10 seconds.
And that leg guard that Maggie's working on, and trying to turn out of it, either trying to turn and throw, trying to turn in and control. Once again, points are going to Celeste on that part.
That is the end of
And
our
it's
first
so
round.
without that armor, she's easily able to shrimp out to the right, tuck that knee, get the underhook, reverse. You just can't do that in armor.
No,
I mean,
no.
you can. I
It's
could
hard.
walk home from here, but I'm not going to. You know what I mean?
I want to or will.
Right.
And that's why it was so amazing. I don't think for the people at home to understand when they threw down, they still scrambled back up, and they were both on knees fighting regular. And at that point, it's fair each way.
And I hope we can cut over to that
what
camera
we got going
angle
on in
that's
the cage
ground.
over there?
Yeah, it looks like somebody's stuck.
Yep.
They're just stuck. That's what I was thinking.
We're gonna have to
Maybe
give them
they're
a little
just
extra
stuck for a second.
Yeah,
time to deal with
because you're not resting there.
Yeah.
That's some of the most, not to say stressful, but still you're stuck and you're like, I can't really breathe, I'm not really resting.
And we haven't had that happen before in a show yet. So protocol.
Yeah. The referee came over and asked if we could,
Add the time,
add the
right.
time, because they were really still struggling under there. So
Perfect.
Yeah.
absolutely, we'll put some time back on there.
Our ref is
they were
on
only 20
point.
seconds in.
He is extremely good at his job.
Oh, he's amazing. Saving lives. And if you guys look there on the Instagram, especially on MMA Armor Combat, he's diving, saving, I believe it was
Jack Hodges.
Yeah, he
Stop
dove
his
through
head
Jack
split.
Hodges.
Really
Jack Hodges'
cool.
helmet flew off.
Yeah.
Ricky dove
He
over
did
to
a
protect
bend.
his head.
Cool. And great job on the photographer getting that shot too.
Now, once again, gents, we talk about corners. Corners being your strength. On the right side, we have Maggie with two amazing fighters. We have our very own Kelsey, who's amazing, awesome, and we also have Kayla from the captain of the Dallas Mythics. So,
You said the Dallas Mythics?
Mythics, yes. They're the world's best female team right now. They've gone overseas. I think Kayla just took over as captain recently. She's got a great corner. I mean, not to say Celeste has any slouches there, but that's pedigree and time. People know. So they're telling them what you're going on, what you need to do, what you need to work on.
Yeah.
And Maggie trains specifically, for pro fights. Especially Kelsey being such a prolific,
Awesome, good fighter.
Good
Yeah,
fighter.
yeah,
She's got a
for
lot
sure.
of advice. She can analyze the
You have
fight
good
really
training
well.
partners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And that's such a crucial thing. Is I tell if I'm beating up on the guys I'm training, I tell them, I'm like, dude, you need to fight somebody better than you. That's how you get better.
Yeah,
always.
You have to
Yeah.
have good training partners. If you're just winning all the time, you're not in the right camp.
And that's what we're talking about. You don't win practice. You can't.
Right.
Actually, you don't win
Let's lock
practice.
those fighters
You're
and get
looking
ready
right
to
up.
You want the fight to be harder than the actual camp.
So what do
Excuse me, the fight to be easier than the actual
Yes.
camp. My bad.
So what do you think needs to happen in this one, bud?
Man, I think Celeste has got to come out a little more active. Again, she's not slouching.
No.
But, just got to come out more active. I'd like to see more strikes. I want to see her utilize that teep.
Fighter
Yes.
number 2, are you
use the
ready?
length.
And National, who's ready out there?
She only has a couple inches on Maggie, but that if you have, it's very rare that you meet someone with the height size that knows how to use it.
Exactly.
But if you do, it makes your life a lot more complicated.
Oh, it's a super dangerous distance. Maggie's really good at making the distance, but then if Celeste starts throwing in those
Right.
teeps, you're like, I got to make more distance.
You make her scared to come in.
Yes.
And there's something that we work on a lot is that footwork, that being able to just dodge that shot that went to the legs. I mean, it might be dodging one point, but making an opponent whiff is really important. It takes away their confidence in their striking game.
100%.
Yeah.
Now Celeste, see right here, she's got to capitalize. She needs to get that helmet under Maggie's chin and drive her up against that cage to get her head up.
Yes. And also we talk about cage discipline or cage awareness wise. Maggie, once she gets thrown in,
back, yeah.
she's turning her around. Maggie will just throw right into the dirt.
Yeah, Maggie has the gas tank for sure. I don't think she has to worry about her cardio.
No.
That's the thing. I think Celeste's cardio is understandably so.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, nice little try.
There it is.
There it is. So that
Beautiful
was a good
takedown.
try
Yes,
for Celeste.
good try.
Tried
Yeah.
to do a little front kick, and then Maggie's like, nope, thanks, take that.
Yep.
Maggie's got to capitalize on this though and really get on top.
Yeah.
Drop some good
She's throwing
bombs.
some big. She's
those
hiking
knees gotta
those
hurt.
knees up and
Yeah.
coming down.
That was a great DeSoto.
I like to see it. There's no. She's in the dominant position. No point. You
Yeah.
could switch to that knee on belly and try to rain down some hellfire. But if you got it, you got it.
Yeah.
If it's broke, don't try. What's that saying?
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Good Lord.
No, you're good.
Thank
You're
you.
good. That was a softball for me. I appreciate you. No, and that's once again, the tiring takedowns. Oh,
There's
right
that
back out with
teep.
That was
There's
great.
the teep.
But
That
that
was
one
a
didn't
lead
have
teep.
power in it. That
No.
one was more of just like, hey, I'm putting it out there. I'm doing it.
You typically want to use that lead teep if you're caught off guard, and you want to use that rear teep if you're charging it up to deliver the damage.
And if you're going to do it at the beginning, that part, unless you're not paying attention. Because
Right.
if Maggie was looking at that would have been more of the underhook, tip over could have happened.
Yep.
Oh, see, she got it crossed.
Yeah.
Oh, look, she's just
Yep,
driving.
she's got her.
She's
Yeah.
driving.
That was so cool to use with that. Like it's like she had her hands locked
It was
up.
well, she got under, she got underhook, and then she just turned that little, we call like pie pan, judo things, and just went, whoop.
Yep. Just use that steering wheel.
Yep,
That's spun her right on over.
That'll be really cool to see in a replay later. Oh my gosh.
And stop fight fighters to your corners. That is the end of the
They're
second
both
round.
spent. They're both tired.
They're spent. I think, man, yes,
Maggie-
but see how Maggie just gets up?
No, just got up and
That's
like, cool.
the thing. I mean, she tired, but she ain't going to show.
We put her
Celeste
through
tired.
hell. We put her through hell.
Yeah, she's
Her warm-up was
good.
exhausting, and then we'd make her do start out sparring 5-minute rounds.
Yeah.
Nice. Good,
Yeah.
good, good.
5-minute rounds, and then
that's
go
ins-
into 1-minute rounds.
That's
and then,
insane in armor.
Yeah, it's insane.
But then you're ready.
That sucks normally.
Yeah, it sucks normally. But then you're ready. Like people are like, of course you do 5 minutes. Like, no. But there's difference. That whole stamina bar.
Yeah.
Then when you get
Yeah.
thrown, it's like, wham. So now
you take a week off, you're like, I can't even do 30
Yeah.
seconds.
And you all do a lot of bull in the ring too, where you're getting
Yep.
a fresh fighter every
that's
round
right,
with those 5 minutes.
And we did a lot of that wall work. So what's really helping out Maggie in this is that we anticipated the bum rush a little bit, right? And we worked on the wall. We would do 30 seconds, you start on the wall, flip it out. And then somebody else would be on the wall, and you'd work.
But fresh person, they're getting
That's
you're
nice.
stuck in there the whole dang time, and you got a fresh person on you every 30
Yeah,
seconds.
so we made sure that she knew exactly when to be turning, to work off that wall.
And so you don't see the smile once again. Kayla's smiling, turning the flag like she's kicking ass. She's doing awesome.
Yeah.
Kayla's so happy about this one. Kelsey's saying, keep on doing it. You got her exactly where you want her.
Yeah, don't it's one of those things. Don't coast it.
No,
but
no, you can't.
right now she could counterfight and
You
be
can.
fine. She could counterfight it.
And
be
also,
fine.
once again, as you just said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
If they give you the same thing, you should take it.
just work it. Yeah. If it's working, do it.
I mean, they train with me, so we always burn it down.
Mickey doesn't train hard.
No, I'm saying like at the end, man, just it's all out.
No,
Yeah.
put it on the
Yeah,
show,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Multiple heart surgeries, everything. Like,
yeah.
can I run now? Can I do
Yeah,
stuff?
doctors. Doctors were like, Mickey, you should probably not do this ever. And he's like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I'm doing it. You only live once.
Dude, when he had your injury with the leg, and then he like the next show he just hops up on the cage. I was like, dude, this is crazy.
That Gemini energy.
Fighter number 1, are you ready? Fighter number 2, are you ready? And next now, who's ready for the final round? Let's start fighting.
Like you said, Maggie can't coast, but Maggie just needs to put the nails in the coffin.
Yep.
But Celeste, nice sword touch. Because once again, Celeste is a world champion of longsword. Also, no slouch in sword and buckler.
Yeah, longsword's a different ballgame.
Yeah, 100%. But those sword strikes, he's looking. Well, now they're going back and forth, so that's great.
It's good to see. Yep, I definitely think Celeste Corner said, hey, we got to go this round. We got to go.
Yeah, and work to the strength. If that strength was shut down, not being able to pick up and throw,
Yeah.
it worked the sword.
I would
Celeste
say.
is fantastic with sword work. But here we
nice
go, Maggie
turn.
again.
Okay.
And that was clean too.
She's doing a good job controlling that helmet.
Maggie's
Yeah.
gonna take the time. There we go. Take the
Nice
mount.
knees. And Celeste is tired. That's the part where Celeste was getting taken control of. Celeste's like, where can I work out of this? But it was 1-2 down. It's too late.
Yeah, Maggie's controlled that helmet the whole time.
They're
Anytime
also
she
throwing some
catches her
strikes
off,
that they need to.
anytime she catches her off balance, she simply just puts her weight of her arm on that helmet and just guides her down. It's so hard to lift your head.
Yep.
And you saw Celeste do that. You saw that
1 minute.
head
Ooh.
snap back when she came up because she was struggling so hard to lift herself up because it's that hard just to lift the heck up.
But Celeste is out of gas in this part. I just have to stand and fight. Oh, they shucked out.
Oh,
That's
the-
great. But they're not movement in that part, so Maggie's just
got
keep
it
going.
again. There it is again. There's another takedown.
Huge
And there's
throw.
damage.
I project another one after they get stood up and go again. I
She
think
might
Maggie's
go
going
for
to
it.
go again.
She's going to go for another one, maybe.
Again, Celeste is doing a good job.
Oh, 100%,
Shutting
100%.
down this takedown, but those takedowns are smooth.
No, Maggie's doing
They're
great.
just points. They cause damage. They knock some wind out of you.
Yeah, Celeste is doing a good job of protecting herself when she's down, which we talked about that. Like, don't just give up once you're on the ground. Like, you
I'd
could
love to
score
see Maggie
points.
scramble for a little bit more, but
Yeah, and I've been thrown out when Jimmy Shock took me down 2 in a row. I'm like, this sucks. Got to keep on going. Let's see what we can do.
Fantastic.
So I've been there. All right, so we got 33 seconds left. Maggie C wants back in there. Maggie may not.
Oh, there's a head control again.
There's a head, yep, see, you got that helmet on the back, and it's just so hard.
Nice
She's doing
kicks.
a good job pulling the 6'3" frame down.
100%, no. See, turn. So now that one, Celeste almost had was trying to.
You
Maggie
called it.
step out, throw.
You called it. Just take down Central.
Yep.
That's 3 points every time.
And once again, for you guys back home, Celeste is not doing a bad job at all.
No.
Maggie's just putting back where she wants her.
No. Celeste is doing a good job. She's doing a good job. She's doing a good job of timing that knee to the back of the head.
The end of the match will go to a judge's
great
make a
fight.
decision.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's been times where sometimes I will be just laying down. I'm like, just let it go over. I'm just done.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
And to be getting her photos
Photo
taken.
time, man.
And just to
Get
throw
in
this
here
out
with
there,
us.
man. Yeah. Fantastic work out there from both of them. This is really one of those examples, though, of like Celeste is so experienced and so well done. But if you train super hard and you focus on one fighter and build up that gas tank and conditioning and learn how to fight one fighter, you can dominate, right? And before this, everybody had to go to tournaments. You don't know who you're fighting.
Yeah.
Now we're setting up.
Because now you're getting there's actually, thanks to MMA, there's actually footage of fighters out there. Because you used to not have that. You guys couldn't really study your opponent.
All right, we're going to get the fighters to the center of the
go.
ring and announce this winner. All right, here we go.
Fighters to the center of the ring.
Great fight, both sides.
After 3 brutal rounds, your winner, Maggie!
It's all love.
It's all love. No.
It's all love.
I have to say, super proud. She worked really hard for this.
I remember, I think it was when you knew the fight was happening the last time when I fought Jimmy, I was looking at her, I'm like, are you ready for that? She's like, I'm going to get ready. I'm going to be
Was
ready.
she stressed?
No,
Mickey?
she was excited.
Was
She was super excited.
Was there any hesitancy with her? Or was she stressed at all? Like about like okay, this is gonna be a tough opponent. You know, like I know I got my work cut out for me.
Who's that, Maggie?
Maggie, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
we all know Celeste.
Knew the threat. Knew the threat.
No
Yeah.
slouch.
Yeah, Celeste is trained with some of the best fighters.
Right.
Yeah, old school and new school, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
And to be like, oh, I'm a year into the sport. I just decided to be in it. Doesn't even own her own armor yet, really.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Like, a lot of that's leather gear. And Maggie just took it to heart that if I do what I'm told in my camp, and it'll serve me.
Yeah.
And
we trained for
she
that.
showed up all the time and did it to the T, exhausted every single day.
Yeah, because she was in there late when I came in to you let me borrow armor. She was still in there
She was still
training
in there.
like after everybody else had
Oh,
left.
yeah.
You know,
9:30, man. She's still rocking.
And I think they sum it up when they say, do it tired, do it angry, do it like sleepy. Just make sure you get in there
Who
and do
says
it.
that? That's dope.
It's freaking sweet. I don't know. I've seen it on
It's like,
Instagram a whole lot. They're
I like
like,
it.
do it
Yeah.
angry, do it
Sounds like-
tired.
yeah.
Just you got to get in there and do the work. Otherwise, you reap what you sow.